Never argue back but win the exchange. Instantly. The counterintuitive tactic that disarms anyone. Here's the paradox. The moment you argue back, you lose. But the moment you refuse to fight and instead use this counterintuitive tactic, you win the exchange instantly and disarm anyone who challenges you. Think about it. How many times have you argued, only to realize later, nothing changed? You raised your voice, you explained your position, you pushed harder, and yet the respect you wanted slipped further away. In this video, I'll show you a counterintuitive tactic that flips the dynamic, a strategy that doesn't just stop arguments, it transforms them. You'll learn why arguing always costs you power, the subtle trick that disarms anyone instantly, real-life stories that prove its effectiveness, and a practical framework you can use today. By the end, you'll know how to walk into any conflict, never argue back, and still win. Why arguing makes you lose. Here's the truth. Every argument is a trap. When someone pushes, your instinct is to push back. But in doing so, you step into their frame, their battlefield. And the person who controls the battlefield controls the outcome. Think of debates. The loudest voices rarely convince. They entertain, they clash, but they don't change minds. Instead, true persuasion happens silently, in the way one side holds the frame while the other fights inside it. Psychologists call this the reactive trap. When you react, you confirm the other person's power. You've acknowledged their frame. And the moment you argue, you've already lost. The counterintuitive tactic. So what's the alternative? Instead of arguing, pause. Instead of defending, redirect. Here's the tactic. Agree, and then reframe. It sounds strange, almost backwards, but it disarms instantly. Example, someone says, "You're wrong, that will never work." Most people argue, "No, it will work because," instead, you respond, "You might be right." What's your biggest concern with it? Do you feel it? The fight dissolves. They expected resistance. Instead, they got agreement. And a question. It's not submission, it's redirection. Stories and examples. Story 1, a negotiation. An executive is told, "Your price is too high." Most would argue, "No, it's fair because of X, Y, Z." Instead, he replies, "You might be right. What would feel fair to you?" The tension vanishes. The conversation shifts from conflict to collaboration. Story 2, a relationship. A partner snaps, "You never listen to me." The reactive response. "That's not true. I always listen." The counterintuitive response. "You might be right. What do you need me to hear most right now?" Disarmed. The heat disappears. The heart of the issue surfaces. Story 3, everyday conflict. Someone says, "You're being selfish." Instead of arguing, you calmly say, "Maybe. Can you tell me how?" What happens? The accuser stumbles. The frame shifts. Respect rises. In each case, the power didn't come from fighting harder. It came from stepping outside the fight altogether. The framework to master it. So how do you master this tactic? Here's the framework. Step 1. When attacked, don't react instantly. Silence creates gravity. Step 2. Agree lightly. Say, "You might be right," or "That's possible." This removes their resistance. Step 3. Redirect with a question. Guide them out of attack mode. Examples. What's your biggest concern? What outcome matters most to you? How do you see it differently? Step 4. Hold the frame. Stay calm. No sarcasm, no smirk, just quiet confidence. This is how you disarm, without fighting. This is how you win, without arguing. The payoff. Winning isn't about crushing the other side. It's about ending the battle before it begins. When you argue back, you've already lost ground. When you agree and redirect, you take control. Not through force, but through presence. So the next time someone tries to bait you into conflict, agree lightly. Redirect calmly. and watch how quickly their energy fades, while your respect rises. Because the person who refuses to argue back, but still wins the exchange, is the one who truly holds the power. If this opened your eyes, imagine what applying it this week could do. For more insights on power, persuasion, and presence, subscribe now, because the next video might be the edge you've been searching for.